Taco Tuesday. Last week, in my comment section, someone wrote, "You can lose the fake Louisiana accent." Someone who obviously has never been around the channel very long knows that I play multiple different personalities. Terry has retreated, and there's no telling when he may surface again. So for now, you get one wolf. One wolf is a combination of all the personalities. You may get a little Melvin, a little Terry, a whole lot of latchkeys, darker side. The one wolf, that is me. And I will take on comments that have been addressed in the comment section. I will take on other creators as needed. Information that is important to me that I am relaying to all of you. So today, on Taco Tuesday, we're going to get into that resistant starch a little better. Resistant starch is something that we've touched on in the past on this channel. Resistant starch is a big key role, can be a good tool for things like burning fat. Let's see if we can divulge some very good information about resistant starch. Because information is displayed by the person giving it to you at the time. Critically can be given to you in a negative light or be spun in a positive way, depending on what the person is wanting to portray to you in the first place, you know. The information that they want to give you, whether it's negative or whether it's positive, can swing either way. Let me tell you what Google has to say about resistant starch, something I just so happen to agree with, and many others on YouTube who have spoken of it in the past. Here's what it says. Resistant starch can be helpful for weight loss. It can contribute to weight loss by increasing feelings of fullness, potentially leading to reduced calorie intake, and by promoting fat burning. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine someone spending that in such a negative way they'd leave off an important benefactor such as fat burning. Then it goes on further to say, and reducing fat storage. Equally as important, right? Right? We're trying to get rid of that visceral fat. Why would you bring up the negative when it comes to resistant starch when there's so much positive that can be relayed as a message instead? Especially when we're doing the low-fat protocols like we're doing now. Very important to know these things, the positive spin. Furthermore, it can positively impact gut microbiome, which is linked to weight management. Fascinating, fascinating if you're in the low-fat space, I suppose. If you're into the microbiome, into things such as metabolic health, here is a more detailed explanation. How resistant starch aids in weight loss. Increased satiety. Resistant starch is not digested in the small intestine, meaning it passes through to the large intestine, where it is fermented by gut bacteria. This fermentation process can lead to release of satiety hormones, helping you not to overconsume too much food. Okay. Making you feel fuller and potentially reducing overall food intake. And it goes on and on and on to say more. Now, as a one wolf, I have been experimenting with resistant starch lately. I feel like the benefits are speaking for themselves in a very positive way. Let me show you what the wolf is cooking. What I have prepared for you here is some rice from yesterday. It's been cooled, reheated, and cooled, and reheated and cooled. To make the resistant starch even more effective. I saw a video by Thomas DeLauer who was doing this very thing. I was discussing resistant starch with a little in depth. I also seen where some keto people like, oh, what's that one? Serious keto, yeah, that guy. The anti-sugar diet guy was messing around with some resistant starch. I'm just gonna open this whole bag because we're gonna cook it all. We're gonna cook it all. You can make this as easy or as complicated as you want. You can add whatever you want. Today we're just doing chicken and rice. But we're gonna do it Mexican style. We're gonna eat it with some egg white wraps. But first we're gonna need a pan. We got a big pan right here. Probably more than enough pan than I need, but better to need it or have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Yeah. Alright, so I have for you right here these fajita chicken strips. They've already been pre-cooked. Well, we're gonna cook them up a little more because I don't trust it. There's only 5 servings in this container. 2 grams of fat per serving, so 10 grams of fat in this chicken, in the whole chicken. Turns out that the rice has 0 grams of fat in it. So we're just going to cook this up around here a little bit. And I'm not adding no oil into it, so I'm gonna have a little bit of water on standby just in case. It's because we want to, you know, heat this up and flavor it up. We're gonna eat it. So I'm gonna heat up the chicken first. We're just gonna use the regular wooden spatula for this. Like to re-rinse everything off as a precautionary measure. So resistant starch, a powerhouse when it comes to the low-fat diet. It's not being talked about enough. It's not being talked about in a positive light, that is for sure. So today we change all that. And I'm just breaking down these chickens into smaller chunks here. If you need to see, I will show you. Leave nothing to chance when it comes to poultry. Even if it's pre-cooked, cook it a little more. Never hurts to be on the safe side. Better safe than sorry, I always say. She's sizzling. I want to let it get a little brown, at least on one side of the chicken. Now we're going to add some flavor to that chicken now. What kind of flavors we got that'll go good with this? All kind of things, all kind of stuff. We got a little bit of that there taco seasoning. It's got the 0 fat in it. Put a little bit of that on it. Just a little bit for now, because we're going to probably add some more once the rice get in there. Like I said, the Lone Wolf has a little bit of all of the personalities in there, so you might hear a little bit of teriyaki taco slip out every now and then. And just like that, there he goes. Or a little bit of latchkey. The name is Marvin, Melvin Marvin. That's the One Wolf way. Alright, so now it's time for the One Wolf to add in the rice. Because rice is not good unless it's warm. Cold rice is something I need to master. Cold pasta is one thing. I can handle it. But the cold rice, that's another. It got to be cooked up. And just to be on the safe side so it don't undercook, we'll just add a little bit of that water. Add a little water to it. We don't want to mess it up. We're not using no oil. Oil equals fat. You don't want to use too much water either. You want it to taste like it's a little bit fried. So little bits of water at a time to let it evaporate up. And then to further season it up, I got some hot honey. Get a little bit of that heat added in there. Don't worry, hot honey has 0 fat. It also go a long way to show this is not a keto recipe in any kind of way. We're gonna mess around with a little bit of this here tahini twist as well. Get those colors and those flavors popping. This chipotle and the sweetness and the heat all together is going to make for a good stir fry here, or something that resembles a stir fry here. And they're looking good. They're looking real good. It's starting to absorb the coloration of all the spices that we have put in here. That's what we're looking right there. Now we just let it simmer until all the water cook out. And then we put it in some wraps and we eat it. See how it is. Tell me what y'all think down in the comments about resistant starch. Do you think it's going to be helpful toward fat loss? It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be. And it seems like it fits a low-fat diet more than it does a ketogenic diet. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Okay, so here we have our final cooked product. So now we eat it. See how it is. We got to get prepared for that by grabbing us a paper plate for one thing. Then we got to grab us a soda. And since I am the one wolf and I do address what people want me to address, even if you don't want it, sometimes I'll address what others are saying out there. Pretty soon we may be talking about fructose corn syrup. You never know. You never know. I'm holding out for now on that one, but it could come up at any minute. I got material prepared. Back in the 80s, as a latchkey kid, they came out with a new product called Cherry Coke. I always loved it then, and I love it right now. So, with a plate full of food like this, sky is the limit. Eat as much as you want. So we got all that chicken right there for that protein right there, right? We got all of that. But we also got the egg life wrap. Only got this one kind left. Roasted garlic and herb, but garlic and chicken and herb go good together with rice and chicken. Chicken also goes good with egg, because at one time the chicken in that pan was an egg. And if you don't happen to like the egg life wraps, I understand. Use the low-fat wrap of your choice. Use the low-fat wrap of your choice. Well, for me, I'm trying to get in that extra protein that comes along with these egg life wraps. And the benefits from that toward my exercise. That's what they look like. They got that herb in there. Or you don't have to use a wrap at all. You could just use a fork, which is what we're gonna do now. Look at that. Chicken and rice. Ooh. That's good right there. Put a little bit on that egg life wrap there. That's dangerously good. Dangerously good. Dangerously good. Low fat. You got the benefit of some resistant starch going on there. Resistant starch is more effective when you eat it cold, but rice you can't eat cold, so you do get some effect from the resistant starch still. Yes, I'm liking the extra benefit from the protein from the egg life wrap. Let me know what you think down in the comments, folks. That's all I got for this episode. Till the next time, Lone Wolf out.